Ni hao everyone, welcome to Chinese Poems Club. I'm so excited to learn some ancient Chinese poems with everyone during this term. Are you ready? So before we get started, let's read a beautiful story first.
这一片片的东西是什么呢？ What are they? 吹一吹 Have a blow. 哇，原来是一片片的树叶。These are leaves. 天气变凉了。The weather is getting colder. 夜晚来临。The night is approaching. 哇，月亮出现了。Wow, here comes the moon. 月光洒到地上。Moonlight is spreaded over the ground. 看起来像是一层细细的霜。It looks like a tiny layer of frost over the floor. 这白色的圆点是什么呢？ What is this tiny white dot? 按一下 Press it. 这些小点点是什么呢？数一数。What are these tiny little dots? Count. 原来是满天的星星和高高的月亮。Oh, they are the stars and moon in the sky. So here comes our poem for today. 静夜思。Today, the poem we are going to learn is called 静夜思. So 静 is tranquil, and 夜 is night, and 思 is think. So in general, it's called thinking on a quiet night. It's by a poet. He's really famous. He is called Li Bai, and he is from Tang Dynasty. So this is normally the first Chinese poem people learn when they started to learn Chinese poems. Because it is from Tang Dynasty, which is almost 2,000 years ago. It's a long time. So the Mandarin sounds a bit different from the Mandarin we're speaking now, aka what I've been teaching you in the class. But it's a beautiful poem. So first of all, who is Li Bai? Li Bai's guy wrote this poem. So he is Chinese poet of the Tang Dynasty. If you have a look at the picture here, this is what people dress, and people don't actually drive a car back then. They ride on horses. And Li Bai grew up in Sichuan province. If you have tried mapo tofu or kung pao chicken, they're both famous, and they're from Sichuan province. And he left home in 725, which is really early, and he worked for the government and wrote poems. His nickname is Shi Xian, basically is Poet Fairy. If you have a look at the picture, it's Li Bai drinking some wine and under the moon, which is really romantic, and he's known for his imaginations. Normally when he's drunk, he will have heaps of imaginations, and that's when he writes poems. Okay, so let me read the whole poem for you. 床前明月光，疑是地上霜。举头望明月，低头思故乡。Okay, so what does this poem mean? Let's go through sentences by sentences. So the first sentence, 床前明月光。床 means bed, 前 means in front of, and 明月 is bright moon. So if you have a look at the character 月, as I showed the picture for you here, it actually looks like a moon. So 明月 means bright moon, and 光 means light. So the whole sentence means in front of the bed there is bright moonlight. So read it with me again. 床前明月光. So as you can see, I put down some pictures here, and also you can create your own gestures to help you better understand. Okay? The second sentence is 疑是地上霜. So 疑 is suspect, or I'm wondering, and 是 is. 地上 is on the floor, and 霜 means frost. So the whole sentence means it seems like there's frost on the ground. So just pay attention. The reason why I break the sentence down is because as long as we understand each part of the sentence, then we can understand the whole meaning, but it won't make sense in English. That's why we need to translate it again. Okay, so let's read the sentence together. 疑是地上霜. The third one is 举头望明月. So 举头 is raise the head. So remember the song we sing 头肩膀膝盖脚. So the 头 means head. Okay, 举头 means raise the head. And 望 means look at. So in Chinese, there are so many ways of saying look at. So 望 is one of them, and also 看, right? 明月 again is bright moon. So the whole sentence means I raise my head and gaze at the bright moon, or I look at the bright moon. So let's read it together. 举头望明月. The last one. 低头思故乡. So 低头 means lower the head. So it's different from 举头, it's 低头. And 思 means to think of, or like we think of as 想 as well, but in this poem it's 思 because it's ancient Chinese word. And 故乡 means hometown. Okay? So the whole sentence means I lower my head and think of my hometown. 低头思故乡. Okay, so let's practice it together. 床前明月光. In front of the bed, there is bright moonlight. 疑是地上霜. It seems like there's frost on the ground. 举头望明月. I raise my head and gaze at the bright moon. 低头思故乡. I lower my head and think of my hometown. So the moon is actually really special for Chinese people. We celebrate Mooncake Festival because according to Chinese people, no matter where you are in the world, you look at the same moon. So whenever people look at the moon, it reminds them of their hometown. So for example, if I look at the moon, it reminds me of Beijing because that's where I come from. And that reminds me of my family because I wonder whether they're looking at the moon as well. Okay, so now I've got some small tasks for you. The first one is drawing. Because you read this poem and now I want you to draw one picture for each sentence. As you can see Miss Chen's drawing. So the first one, 床前明月光. I drew a moon with some bright light and also a purple bed. And Levi is lying on the bed and gazing at the moon, right? And the second one, 疑是地上霜. I drew some frost and I used some silverish gray color to make it look like some frost, 霜. And next one, 举头 望明月. As you can see, the Li Bai is wearing orange top and he is gazing at the 明月, the moon, and the moon looks really friendly and seems like the moon is sleeping, 睡觉. The last one, 低头思故乡. So as you can see, there are the Li Bai is thinking of the 故乡, so thinking of his hometown, his mom, dad, and his little sister, and also some 米饭, rice, and the food, amazing 鱼肉, fish, and also the river, and some green grass, and some flowers. So he lowered down his head and think of his hometown, and he's like, I wonder how my family is doing. So I will give you a template so you can print it out or copy the sentences and draw one picture for each sentence. Okay? I also want you to try to recite and perform the poem. So you can see an example from Miss Chen, and you can practice with Miss Chen, and also to record yourself, perform the poem, and send it to Miss Chen. I would love to see it.
床前明月光，疑是地上霜。举头望明月，低头思故乡。
Okay, I hope you enjoyed this poem session and I hope you had fun. 谢谢，再见。